Cool. Gents, congratulations on the film.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Very scared coming out of it. Lots to think about. But the thing I took away from it coming out of the screening was singing the Teletubbies theme, I have to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go back and watch that. I mean, that's the most frightening thing of all, right?
Teletubbies. I was trying to remember their names was coming out of the screening because it's just...
Tinky Winky,
Dipsy,
Lala,
Po,
and
Poe.
And Poe.
There you go.
Good stuff. Tell me about working with with Danny Boyle, because the original particularly, obviously the sequel's very good as well, but the original holds such a place in sort of horror and genre, and it's had so much influence. What's it like stepping into this world with him back at the helm?
It's wild, you know, when you step onto a franchise like 28 with such an anticipation, a built-in audience for something like this. It's wild.
It's great, yeah.
But Danny Boyle, you know, being in the hands of Danny is incredible, and the guy's got so much enthusiasm and charisma and just an energy. So yeah, it's a very playful kind of set, and even in the way that they were filming it, you know, they were shooting on iPhones and stuff, which feels like a connection to the first one, the 28 days, because they were shooting on the camcorder, and now it's sort of evolved to this other place. But it's all very sort of tactile and handheld, and so it's still got that visceral feel. But yeah, I mean, we just feel incredibly fortunate, you know.
Yeah. How was it for you, Alfie, stepping into this?
Well, it was great because, you know, Danny, he just makes it so easy to come in every day and just work. It was just so fun. But yeah, he's a really, really nice guy.
He's such a lovely guy.
Yeah, he's lovely.
What did you make to Aaron's accent when you first met him? Given he has to use a different accent for this one.
I think you've done a good job. Yeah.
Thanks, Alf.
Is it a tough one to pull off? It feels like
when we first started, I mean, it was definitely a mess, you know. But it always is. I mean, what's quite nice is we have this 2-week rehearsal period, and we're working with Danny and Alex Garland, and we got a chance to work with Jodie and build that sort of family dynamic. So it's a really good moment to kind of, you know, practice all that stuff, you know. I had a good dialect coach who worked with me and Jodie. But most of the time I'm bouncing off of Alf and his dad, and, you know, and we were living up in Newcastle, so you're just trying to get the right ear for it. But
yeah, and she is the queen of accents, so it's a bit of pressure.
Accents, yeah.
How did you two kind of bond over this, playing father and son? Was there a particular thing that you guys bonded over, whether it was what you were doing in the film, or kind of outside things, whether it was football or sport or film?
Yeah, we went to go see a Newcastle match, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And then we did a sort of bunch of stuff outside of filming, but then we also had a lot of archery training for the movie.
Yeah, that was fun. We did so many like stunt practices and we would practice in you know, Spike and Jamie's like training.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. We had a lot of time to sort of like bond, and then obviously we got such physical stuff in the movie, so we spent a lot of time together just sort of running most of the time, I guess, you know, but from the infected. But no, we'd have a laugh, you know, when you make a movie like this, we're filming on location, you all become a very close-knit family, and Alfie and his dad, we all became very close, and you'd have, you know, breakfast, lunch and dinner together, and you know, I'm looking out for him because I'm playing a father role, but I also felt very paternal over him because I know what it was like being a child actor on a big film set. So, you know, I was there to also mentor him through some of that as well. You know, I felt very sort of protective over him whilst we're making this. So
that was one of my questions, actually. You've taken it off me. But this year, I mean, every year there's always amazing child performances. This year with adolescents, and now you doing this. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Absolutely.
For you coming up, can you see kind of this new generation of actors, and they're just seemingly just effortless.
Effortlessly natural, very grounded, very present. Alfie has this incredible confidence, and even when he comes to work, he has the kind of maturity and the focus that any professional I've worked with has. You know, he comes with thought-provoking questions, and, you know, he's got brilliant opinions, and he's fantastic in this movie, and I couldn't be more proud of him, honestly, the journey his character goes on and what the audience are going to see, because this is a coming-of-age story.
Yeah.
And you get to go through the lens of a 13-year-old boy into this post-apocalyptic world.
You see Spike mature a lot throughout the film as well. But yeah, it's definitely a coming-of-age story. mixed with family drama, horror. Yeah, it's great.
Did you know what it was originally? Did you know from the beginning what you were going to kind of audition for, or
Yeah,
did they kind of keep a secret from you?
I knew it was. I knew they made movies before, and I watched those. And when I watched that, I kind of knew I wanted to be in this role. So yeah, it was exciting.
How was it for you working not just with Aaron, but then you got Jodie and then Rafe Fiennes as well? I mean, that's don't always. You're lucky if you get to work with one of them, let alone all three of them at once.
Yeah, I'm really, really lucky to be able to work with such talented actors, you know. But they were very nice to us and treat us well. And it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's good. Hearing it's a scary film, but you had fun, because you could quite easily be like, I never want to do this ever again.
They would put you off, or
There's obviously lots of secrets about where it's going after this, but did you get at the beginning? Did they say to you it was kind of, because they've talked about it being kind of a trilogy, and because Danny and Alex were very keen to kind of go back, particularly in the current world, but obviously post-pandemic as well. It's kind of given it this extra edge. Did they kind of pitch you the whole thing from the beginning?
Absolutely, there's definitely an intention, and the idea is for a trilogy. They've already shot the second movie. Neil DaCosta's directed it.
Yeah.
You'll get to the end of this movie and you're going to want to see where this character goes on to, and who he comes up against, and
You want more.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Want more,
Yeah, you definitely do. There's definitely an ending to this. That you're just
And I think there's some things left unsaid in the first that you might,
not to,
wanna see.
and also not to spoil for anybody, but there's a certain person that, not Cillian Murphy, there's a certain crazy blonde-haired guy that appears in this, and you're just like, where is this going? You know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
We won't talk about it. I love the film, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Thanks,
both.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey you guys!
Hey,